After studying at Oxford University and getting her MBA from Biola University, our featured speaker launched virtual coaching sales in March 2013. Within 2 weeks, they'd sold over $250,000 worth of products for their client. By December of 2015, they had closed over $3 million in new business for clients and generated over $1 million for themselves in just their first 33 months of business. Her mission is to empower entrepreneurs to become CEOs by scaling them out of the sales process so that they can make more money doing less selling. Please welcome the author of The Unseen Sales Machine, Caitlin Doemner.
On December 15th, 2011, after 12 hours of labor, I gave birth to my daughter, Cora Joy. And as I looked at that precious, beautiful girl, I looked her in the eyes and I thought, well, crap. Life as I know it is over. Because that's what I'd seen with my own mother. Now, my mama is fierce. She left an abusive home life at 17 to put herself first through college, then through law school. She was on track to become a Supreme Court justice until she had a daughter. Until she had me. And she left her law practice to become a stay-at-home mom, never to return to the workplace. Here in the United States, 10,000 babies are born every single day. 10,000 miracles, beings of unlimited potential. 10,000 mothers faced with their own impossible decision. Do you stay at home to build your family, or do you stay at work to pursue your calling? And as I looked at my daughter, I realized that one day she too would have a daughter, and she too would be faced with an either-or dilemma, unless. And in that moment, a spark was lit in my soul. I would do what I had never seen modeled, what frankly felt a little impossible. I'd do both. And 6 months later, Virtual Coaching Sales was born. Now, our company would grow very quickly, doubling every year. Our family, not quite doubling every year, but January of 2014, Jackson joined us. February of 2016, Bradley joined us. And each time, my company saw an explosion of growth, which might seem counterintuitive to somebody on the outside, but I think you guys can understand why now, right? Every new baby was a spark to that flame, a new reason for me to up my game, another motivation for me to become an even better CEO and an even better MOM. And on December 11th, 2015, my husband would cash an $11,000 check. And though we didn't know it at the time, it would tip us over the seven-figure mark. Less than 2% of women-owned businesses make more than $1 million. We had done it in less than 33 months. Yeah. Thank you. And if I've learned anything in this crucible of entrepreneurship, it's that motivations matter. The loftier the aspiration, the deeper it needs to be rooted in your gut. The higher the vision, the deeper the roots, right? So I've been blessed to work with some of the biggest names in their industry. Multi-million-dollar business owners come to us because they want us to increase their sales. But they don't stay with us because we make them gobs of money. They stay with us because we're a values-driven company. I've been blessed to attract some of the most amazing leaders onto my team. We have 3 master's degrees and a PhD on my executive leadership team. They have decades more experience than I do. They came because they wanted financial freedom, but they stayed not because of the paycheck, but because we're a values-driven culture. Our values, the first one shouldn't surprise you at all, we play big. We partner with values-driven visionaries who are advancing significant missions because we want to change the world. Number 2, we put people first. We choose love because we trust that there is always a solution where everyone wins if you're willing to look for it long enough. Number 3, own it. Every person in my organization is expected to show up with an entrepreneur's, not an entitlements mindset. They need to take personal ownership. They need to overcome challenges with the tenacity of champions. Number 4, we build trust. Our communication is transparent and solution-focused. We do what we say we're going to do, and we release any egos or agendas that get in the way. And number 5, we fail forward. We advocate continuous improvement in our relentless pursuit of flawless execution, because if you ask people to play big, you have to give them permission to strike out every once in a while. And I look forward to the day when I get to hold my granddaughter and look her in the eyes and say to her with absolute certainty what I say to you as well today, that you can be whatever you want to be. Thank you.